Madam Speaker, in the answer given by the Honourable Minister, the details of the measures for the modernization of the ports are given in detail. While I am fully agreeing with the steps taken by the government, I also like to know whether there are any ports suffering due to the financial crisis even for their survival, especially among these major ports.
मैडम स्पीकर, 12 मेजर पोर्ट में जो सुधार किए गए उसके लिए इंटरनेशनल कंसल्टेंट को अपॉइंट किया गया था। उन्होंने 104 सुझाव दिए थे, उसमें से 30 सुझाव कंप्लीट हुए हैं और केवल उसी के कारण 1000 करोड़ रुपए का एक्स्ट्रा प्रॉफिट इस साल हुआ है। इतना ही नहीं तो ये 12 मेजर पोर्ट और 3 हमारी फ्लैगशिप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कोचिन शिपयार्ड, शिपिंग कॉर्पोरेशन ऑफ इंडिया एंड ट्रेजिंग कॉर्पोरेशन सबको मिलकर इस साल का प्रॉफिट 6000 करोड़ से ज्यादा होगा और देश के इतिहास में पहली बार सभी दृष्टि से इसका मार्किंग बढ़ा हुआ है। एक बात जरूर है जो सम्मान्य सदस्यों को मैं बताना चाहता हूं, जो कोचिन पोर्ट ट्रस्ट है, आपका संबंध केरल के साथ है और वहां एक जो पेट्रोल की पाइपलाइन जो है जो क्रूड ऑयल के लिए, उसका अभी भी पूरी न होने के कारण कोचिन पोर्ट ट्रस्ट की हालत अच्छी नहीं है और इसलिए मैंने 3-4 बार वहां के मुख्यमंत्री को अनुरोध किया है कि वो सब तैयार होकर पड़ा हुआ है, उसका जो ऑयल की रिफाइनरी और सब कुछ, केवल पाइपलाइन न डालने के कारण वहां नुकसान हो रहा है और अगर वो पाइपलाइन डाली जाएगी तो 70 करोड़ रुपए 80 करोड़ रुपए कोचिन पोर्ट ट्रस्ट को मिलेगा। तो कोचिन पोर्ट ट्रस्ट अड़चन में वो भी इस साल अच्छे प्रॉफिट में रहा है, ऑपरेशन प्रॉफिट में, पर फिर भी ये एक ही वहां का प्रश्न है, अगर ये सॉल्व होगा तो उसकी भी फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन सुधरेगी।
Second.
Madam Speaker, there are some issues as stated by the Honourable Minister, but at the same time, Cochin Port is facing a very financial crisis, I think. It is reported that many of the functions, including the operation of the container, which were operated by the Cochin Port earlier, now has transferred to Vallarpadam International Terminal, which has inaugurated and begun functions for last few years. At the same time, Cochin Port has to undertake many of the functions, including drugging, with their own financial capacity. They are getting only 30% for this purpose. It is reported from them, it is insufficient to meet the expenses, even they find it difficult to pay the wages to the employees and workers. Whether these facts are noticed by the government, I fully agree that with regard to with regard to the other issues, with regard to the pipeline and other things. But at the same time, some of the works which are done by the Cochin Port earlier, it has already been transferred. At the same time, they have to undertake the many works, including the drugging, which is very expensive. But the amount that they are getting is very meager. That is only 30%. So in this connection, whether it is noticed by the government, and also in this connection, will the government give more financial assistance to the Cochin Port, especially on this issue?
Madam Speaker, the important thing is that the pension liability is very high, and that is one of the reasons that port is not economically viable. Still, because of the alternative port, what the name is, that because of that port also again the financial viability, there is a lot of problems. But still, from the government side, we always support to Cochin Port Trust. We are giving them finances arranging from the other ports' profit. Sometimes we are giving finances from the government budget. But it will not be appropriate for the long time. Now this time we have taken a decision to giving land to Cochin Shipyard in Cochin Port Trust, by which the rent of the land will be going to the Cochin Port Trust. We are always serious about how we can increase the profitability of this port trust. But we need cooperation from the state government because all refineries are there. At the same time, we are trying to modernize this port, and we will try to increase the profit. But basically, government has clearly given instruction to all chairmen that you should have your own resources. You have to manage on your own resources. But at the last, we are now helping to the Cochin Port Trust, but I am sorry to say it will not be for the future. It is the time for the Cochin Port Trust to improve their financial position, to create more business and solve their own problems.
ये गवर्नमेंट आते हुए उस डील को खत्म कर दिया गया 126 की, और सरकार ने कहा कि हम कुल 36 राइफल जेट्स लेंगे, और वो भी ओवर द काउंटर, जैसे चॉकलेट खरीदना है, कोई ट्रांसफर टेक्नोलॉजी। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी, आप चैंपियन हैं मेक इन इंडिया के, लेकिन ये तो मेक इन इंडिया का बाप था, जो हमने कंसीव किया था, जो हमने डील की थी, वो कहां चली गई? खिलौने बनाने को ये मेक इन इंडिया नहीं कहते, ये मेक इन इंडिया था।